BA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Carolina Panthers. A happy Christmas Eve to all. What a good one we have in store as we are underway here in Week 16. And he returns this to the 22.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Down. 6. Mega. 52 blaster. Triple 38. Cut.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. Love, they go play action now. Pass caught, it's Romeo Doubs. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 13 yards, first down, Packers.
This is an offense that's near the bottom of the league in rushing, so defensively coming in, you've got to know you're going to see the ball in the air a lot. And that time, it's a completion and a first down on this opening drive.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Love going to give this one to Jones. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
97. Yellow, line, ready.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. Oh, he's got some breathing room. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 45 yards rushing for him already. A terrific opening drive on the ground, and it's a first down. On play action, Love to throw. He's got Mason complete. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's second down.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Running right, Jones. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation. Love will sneak it.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line.
Ready.
Now we're first and 10 at the 11.
Set, cut.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make it a second down. Pretty good first down play. Keeps them ahead of schedule, as they say.
And ostensibly, they could go right back to it because there are multiple options on this play. Handed inside, quarterback tucks it and keeps it, quarterback throws the ball downfield. You should be able to react to the defense and have an option available on every snap.
Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now they'll bring one of their tight ends in motion right. Firing quickly out wide is Love. This is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. They'll go with Jones. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Aaron Jones, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Packers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. The Packer offense and Jordan Love staying out there, so they're going to try to go for 2. They'll look to throw. And he will get in to make it 8-0. Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Hey, go Fury. Set, cut.
On 1st down, they'll start out with Hubbard. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. You look at this Packers defense. This unit, they've struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
On the ready.
2nd and 9 now from the 21.
Green Jack.
Off the play fake, Young. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards to pick up there.
Come on, set. Hey, go steal.
And they'll run on 1st down with Hubbard. And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down. The Panthers had 2-12 in what has been a tough year. And they come in the midst of a season-crushing losing streak. It's up to 9 games now.
And this is a team that has not shown much consistency during this losing.
Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Quick slant to Watson. And it's a Packers touchdown. Christian Watson with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
Down.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Smith, red. Ready.
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. 16-0. That's the score after one. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Young on 3rd down. Buying time to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. It's fielded at the 45. Following the punt return here, there is someone shaken up. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
Red, yellow. Ready.
On 1st and 10, Love. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Meanwhile, the throw by Young was knocked away and incomplete.
But that was actually throwing game 101 right there. You challenge double coverage like that, you're liable to get burned. Fortunate that was just incomplete.
Ready.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. They go play action. Young. Forced out to his left. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and it's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
22 needle.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Now that's a run that warms a play caller's heart because you're actually set up to do whatever you want on offense. You can come right back and run essentially the same play because you have momentum. Or you can fake that running play and throw something deep over the top. Or you now feel like you have an extra down to play with because if you go ahead and just throw it and you don't get it, come back and try and pick it up on 3rd down.
2nd down, another shot for Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones with career touchdown number 75. And the Packers are able to add on to their first half lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Come on, set.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
They'll go again with Sanders. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Here's 3rd and a few inches.
Ready?
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
The Chark goes in motion left. He's going to handle it on the touch pass.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 3. In motion is Chenault.
Now a 2nd down throw for Young. That's caught inside the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 39 yards there, a big one.
16-yard line.
Black. Smash, red. Black Ultra. Ready?
It's Young on 1st down. This is caught.
And the Panthers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Through a couple of plays, this Green Bay defense is held strong. Now it's 3rd and goal. And here's Young. This might be a free play.
Sanders.
And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Well, Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2.
They'll turn to Sanders.
So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Jordan Love ready on 1st down here.
That's caught by the rookie Jayden Reed.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
1st down, Packers.
Love now to pass on 1st down. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Trouble, 38. Ready.
Up the middle, Jones. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On third down, Love. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they'll start from their own 5, so you'd have to imagine they'll stay conservative. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A play fake. Now Young. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Come on, set.
Final play of the half, Young. It's caught by Sanders. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Blaster, 6. Slide blue. Green jack. Rail, yellow. Set.
Young will set to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's one of the better plays we've seen this offense put together so far. They haven't been able to get on track much at all. But listen, they're only down a couple of scores with the rest of this quarter, and the entire 4th remaining, so stranger things have happened.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Now Young going to move him around.
White.
Young looking to throw on 2nd down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Black shot.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here's Johnny Hekker now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And look at this, it's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. First down, going to the air with Love. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there. Second down.
Whenever I see an in-route dropped, as we just saw in that play, I'm always thinking that in the back of their mind, they're worried about what's coming at them because they're going towards traffic on that route as opposed to being away from it and maybe having a little bit more space.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long.
Red, cycle. Dog red. Cut.
Play fake. Here's Love. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Derek Brown picks up his second sack of the afternoon. So off goes Love. On is Carlson for the Packer field goal. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. And right now, Charles, this is about building that lead little by little, and they're able to do just that.
And it gets them past the key number of 16, so this is now a 3-score lead. Not time to exhale just yet, but that might prove to be an important 3 points before things are said and done.
And this will not be a good return. He's out of bounds at the 12.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Throwing right, and that's complete. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 38.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Ready?
Out of the gun, it's Young. This is Shenault on the receiving end. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
Young now.
At the Packers' 29-yard line.
They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early.
Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You've got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball without creating extra contact.
Second and goal from the 1.
A 6-yard pickup. Brings up second and goal.
Once again with Sanders. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Miles Sanders with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers get a bit closer. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass.
And he's going to get in. So they're back within 11. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
It felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
And this shot downfield on 2nd down is brought in, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. One quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
On the set.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Edo blue. Ready.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Love, he's going to change the play here.
Second down and goal. Love. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Jones will score. Touchdown, Packers.
Ball carrier. Touchdown, Green Bay.
The Packer offense, Jordan Love staying out there, so they're going to try to go for 2.
Ready.
And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2.
31. Panthers 14.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away. Now this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
We're facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
Slide blue. Ready.
Young looks to throw on 1st down. That's complete out right to the tight end, Trimble. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Red. Yellow.
On 1st and 10, Young. A short throw hauled in by Trimble. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
In motion is Chenault.
Ready.
1st down, Young. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark.
Young is intercepted for the third time this game. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
At their own 6-yard line.
Let's go now.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead.
Opposite. Green. Check pink. Switch red. Yellow.
In motion left goes Watson.
And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Got it.
At the 5-yard line.
Fight. White.
Now Love. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
43
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Play action this time with Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Drill green.
On play action, Love to throw. And that is incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38. The Packers on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Jeremy Chinn picks it up.
And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Ready.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Red, cycle. Ready.
Young off the play fake. He'll buy some time right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season, and add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
Ready. Watch out now. 50 Fury.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones.
And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Ready.
1st down, Love to pass. Touchdown!
Romeo Doubs.
His 9th touchdown of the season.
And the Packers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Claws red. Ready.
Love throwing for it.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Jeremy Chinn picks it off.
And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
On the double.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Second and 10.
It's Young off play action.
That's swung out wide to Sanders. Room past the 35.
And he's going to get this to the 40-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On play action, Young. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Hey, red. Blaster, 6.
Young to throw again on 2nd and 10. He's going to look deep down the field. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Escaping the pressure right.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 45-yard line.
Ready?
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Slide 2.
Off the play fake, Young. Rolling to his right. And now here is another interception. Picked by Tarvarius Moore.
And the Packers are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
Come on.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the fourth.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
That is caught. He's going to have the first down and then some.
Touchdown, Packers!
Christian Watson.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Packers stretch this fourth quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season.
And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Packers 45, Panthers 16.
So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
The play fake, now Young. He's going to let it fly. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready, break.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Smoke Monday. And the Panthers are going to get the football here at their own 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready. Black Ultra. Set.
Following the interception, Young flushed out right. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Set.
Here is Young. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And my goodness, another interception. And the Packers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of... That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Ready up.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Red, cycle.
Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late 4th quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
1st down, Packers.
Set, ready.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Wheel, black.
Love now. Now he's going to go deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead.
Here we go.
Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Mega. Fury, yellow. Hut.
On 2nd down, Love once more. He's going to let it go again. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy,